The member for Goldstein has the call.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. I refer the Treasurer to the fact that Germany, Switzerland, Norway, Korea and Chile are all reporting budget surpluses. Treasurer, why have they been able to achieve budget surpluses facing the same international economic environment as Australia, while this government has failed, despite enjoying the highest terms of trade in 150 years and inheriting from the Howard government no debt, money in the bank and a budget
has
surplus?
Expired. The Treasurer has the call.
Well, I guess the member is at war with the facts yet again, completely. I want to make this point. We've got a AAA credit rating. A AAA credit rating. It's not delivered to many countries in the global economy, and we have it. And we have it from the three major global rating agencies, and we have a stable outlook. And there's a claim over there that we always have had it. We have not. And what this is a reflection. What this is a reflection of the underlying strength of our economy. But sadly, they are so unqualified to run an economy. They come in here day in, day out, they go out into the community and they talk down our economy. They talk down the resilience of the Australian economy. They distort the facts. And this is sad, because this is what has happened to the once great Liberal Party of Australia, populated now by the cranks and crazies of the Liberal Party who don't accept the basic facts of modern economic life. Now, I was asked before about surplus. I said straightforward last year that because of revenue write-downs, it's unlikely we would come to surplus in 2012-13. And I do want to make this point, and I want to make it really clearly, that when the facts change, so do responsible governments. And the stakes are really high, because when conditions in the international economy change, the livelihoods of millions of Australian workers are on the line. And what they want is a government that's got the competence to make the judgments for jobs and growth. This government's got the competence to make the judgments for jobs and growth, and you have proven during the last 5 years that you don't have that competence. You don't have that understanding. You don't have the knowledge of our economy, and you don't know what you're doing, because the figures you've put forward today about tax levels are just wrong.
The Treasurer will resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition Business.
Madam Speaker, we all understand that the Treasurer is under pressure, but he shouldn't be referring to us by our names, but through the names of our seats.
The Manager of Opposition Business is correct. The Treasurer has the call. The Treasurer has the call and will refer to individuals by their appropriate titles.
You're on fire, Chris.
Thank you, Speaker. I think it's very important that we have a debate about economic policy based on the facts. And the facts are these: that expenditure as a percentage of GDP is the lowest it has been in almost 30 years. The fact is that tax to GDP is quite low at the moment, far lower than it was under them, the highest taxing government in Australian history. Now, Sloppy Joe over there has made up this new figure, claiming that the GDP—
The Treasurer will not use that term.
Well,
he will refer
you can't
to people
go around just joining figures together and amalgamating concepts.
The Treasurer resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition Business has taken a point of order.
Well, that wasn't a point of order on relevance, Madam Speaker. That was a point of order on him using the correct title.
That's what I was getting to. The Manager of Opposition Business has the call.
Madam Speaker, the Treasurer is nearing hysteria, but he is also abusing the order you made before for him to use our correct titles, and I'd ask you to desist or sit him down so he can take a rest.
The Manager of Opposition Business did not take the hint that I was saying he had already taken a point of order that wasn't on relevance, and that the use of points of order is not to be abused. The Treasurer has the call.
You were doing so well.
Thank you, Speaker. The fact is that those opposite, because they've got a $70 billion crater, have in store for the Australian people huge cuts, a sledgehammer to the economy, a $70 billion crater that's going to cost jobs, cost growth and push up debt.